Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's What the Bug. I hope we're feeling good today or tomorrow or yesterday, whenever the hell you're watching this. Already talking shit. All right, I see you. That's great. Oh, damn. Jesus. Just kidding. That's not even that crazy of a fucking thing to say. Yeah. Welcome in, guys. All right, sweet. So I finally made it back. So, yeah, not telling my secret codes, but the time is going to be changing for the lives because things just changed. So that's going to be cool. And I wasn't late. What fucking world was I late? Like, if you. My song plays for a minute and 30 seconds, it's 10:02. What are you talking about? How could I have been late? Just saying. Did. Alright, guys. So. I need to pull this fucking link back up. Alright, y'all. So, as you see, the thumbnail is fucking Steven Avery. And I've recently been watching the Making a Murderer documentary over again. And I'm like, oh, bro, it's pissing me off so bad. Have you guys seen it? Oh yeah, also, see, why is it doing that? Can you get how's it sound, guys? I'm gonna put this in my ear. I'm gonna hear myself. Sometimes I raw dog it and I don't put anything in my ear. I don't have a panel. But then I forget to go over to YouTube and listen to myself. I gotta put the link in there too. Oh my god, bro. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, oh, dude, it drives me insane. For those of you that don't know, let me turn this off. For those of you that yeah, but see, it looks weird on my end. I don't like the way it's doing that. Alright, so, yeah, for those of you guys that don't know what it is, there's a dude, Steven Avery. And in 1985, he was convicted, went to prison, went to jail for 18 years. And he had gone in you've been watching it too, Sky? That's crazy. He had gone to prison in 1985 for a rape. He was convicted, but in like 96, I believe, they tested the DNA of a fucking pubic hair and it didn't match Steven's DNA. In fact, they did finally figure out who it was. So all that time, and so he was out. He got out. They let him out. And he was suing the county and shit. They didn't like that. That pissed them off. So he gets out. He's doing the damn thing. Then, like, a few months later so he lives on a salvage yard, him and his family own salvage yard, and, dude, what the fuck? I'm trying to hear myself. Just wanna make sure I'm not clipping. Do I ever talk or okay, it's just reading weird over here on my thing, but cool, yeah. Alright, anyway, so exactly. Oh, not want the munch. Y'all are stupid, dude. Whatever. You guys are cool. I like it. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, so they're pissed off and they're like, bruh, like fuck this guy, fuck his family. And I mean, this county, Manitowoc County, is abso-fucking-lutely just up there with shady ass, shisty ass, corrupted ass police and fucking judges and like the whole fucking chain of people that are in line with this. I mean, yeah, you guys are distracted. I'm closing this. I'm not looking into that. I'm not reading any of this. I'm closing y'all bitches out. I'm not reading that. Also, if one of you guys puts a thing in there, I'll pin it unless I remember to do it in a second. But I was gonna grab that other link. Yeah. So anyway, so where was I? Okay. So they're pissed off and they're like, yeah, fuck this guy. And there's this woman, Teresa Hallbach. She is a photographer for like a company that sells cars online, like CarMax or Auto Trader or whatever. I can't remember which website it is, but she does those pictures. Now the thing is, this woman's been over there before because they own a salvage yard. Like this is what they do. They fix some cars, but they mostly tear them apart and crush them and stuff. But there's cars that come in there that they're like, hey, let's fix them up and fucking sell them. Thank you. I will go do that right now. And so yeah, uh, and so he fucking ends up going to they end up arresting him. But dude, it's so crazy because Bug, what are you doing? There we go. Thank you, cookies. It's so crazy because they take him away. They arrest him. And they're like, yeah, we we got proof or whatever. It's him. First of all, guys, they go onto his property, like for they arrest him, and then they go and they're like, "We gotta do this investigation." And so they tell the family that what? They tell the family that I know I cannot read this fucking chat, dude. It's ridiculous. Um, so yeah, so they end up um telling the family that they can't be on the property for 8 fucking days? 8 days? That's a long time. Now, also, now Teresa's missing at this point, right? So, they let me turn that up because that's actually what I sound like that. There we go. "Hey, what's up, Zen?" And so, um, that's a long time, guys, for a family to not be allowed on the property. I mean, let's think about this. When have you ever really heard of that? Like really, actually heard of that. I mean, okay, perfect example. The fucking the fucking Ramses. The fucking Ramses were there the whole fucking time. In fact, the Ramses helped all of them look for Jean Benet. He found the dad found her when she wasn't there before, but whatever. We'll talk about Jean Benet later. I'm not talking about her right now. Cause fucking that one's annoying too. I didn't like really think the brother did it before, but I started to like I'm getting distracted, but I was starting to think the brother might have had something to do with it. I don't know. I think it's a team effort. Okay, whatever. It's the pineapple, bro, for me. It's the head injury for me, but I'll never understand her genital areas. Those injuries. That's fucking weird. I mean, I know what they said. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm not gonna talk about Jean Bonnet. Okay, but that one drives me nuts too. And don't even get me started on fucking Casey Anthony, dude. All right, so I do have something else I want to bring up to you guys. I was given someone had asked if I could, well, actually a few of us, if there's any other content creators out there, you guys should definitely check out the link in the description for the GoFundMe. I'm gonna read the GoFundMe for you guys in just a bit, but I'll get you guys just planting this seed of Steven Avery because I'm like obsessed with it. And I know I had said I was gonna talk about Jeffrey Epstein, which of course there's some bullshit on Ghislaine Maxwell that happened today. It's all good. It's all good. No munchies. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna say no because we'll probably end up talking about John. I can't stand it. See, I'm getting hot, bro. See, that's how it happens. Started with a whisper. It was when I kissed her, and then she made my lips hurt. I can hear the chit chat. Take me to your love shack. All right. Dude, I don't know why. What is up with this fucking mixer, dude? Like, I don't understand. This mixer is fire, but for some reason it's like picking up over there. I think I'm gonna change the voltage over here and then take a new wire and put it over there. I'm gonna fucking figure this out. Oh no, not. Dude, nobody knows what it's like. I love Grays. All right, so the family can't go on there, and they go in this house and they search this. Yeah, dude. They search this. They search the property and whatever. So, um, the house first they're going in and they go in the house but guys they go and search the house like 18 times. The house and the garage like 18 times, bro. I am. And so anyway, I don't like how it looks like it's doing that. Maybe I should take it from the maybe I should take it from the back and not take it from the front, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But anyway, no, yeah, exactly what Sky said, dude. They're literally obsessed with this guy. Like they will not stop. And and so they and so what they end up doing is okay, so there's actually a point in time where somebody Teresa Hallbach, that's the victim's name. She is deceased. She was there taking pictures, and they're trying to say that Steven raped her and then killed her and then burned her body. But in the meantime, they're saying that also his 16-year-old nephew came over to the house to drop off mail, which he said he did do that, and saying that he went in and he heard screaming, and then he went in and was like, "Oh no," but then started to participate in this rape. Okay, now here's the problem with this rape thing. There is no body that's found. I just okay. So there's no any signs of any type of sexual anything happened on that bed. Okay? Mm, so there's that. Also, the pieces of her body that quote unquote were found were bone fragments. Okay, so tell me if I'm wrong. Did you know okay. I have I'm just using me as an example. No, because someone's gonna clip the fucking shit. Absolutely, I'm not saying me. If there is a victim of rape, are you? How can you tell if all you could find is a fucking piece of her skull or a piece of her pelvic bone? Which, by the way, weren't even found anywhere near each other. There was pieces of her bone found in 3 different locations. So they're like, "Oh, well, if a body gets moved, then there's a possible chance of it, like, fucking up the rest of the shit that's there." Sorry, this thing is I'm gonna clip this, hold on. I think I need to go to the other side. Maybe that'll help. Right, fluids. Okay, hold on. So, the pubic hair is actually Ah, okay. So, the pubic hair was actually from the other case. So, this is really okay, so the pubic hair, I guess, was found in the original the so there's 2 different cases here. They both involve Steven Avery. Steven Avery went to prison for 18 years in 1985, and then he was released in 2003, and the pubic hair was what exonerated him. Imagine your whole life changing because of a pubic hair. That is crazy. Although your life could change also if you had a pubic hair. Maybe like if it was like stuck in your teeth or something, and you're like, you're like, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, like walking around, that could really fuck up your day. You could be known to be like that pube bitch, but can you be mad at the pube bitch because she is 1985? Don't. Right, but, I mean, how you can't really be so mad at the pubic hair girl because I don't know why I'm assuming it's a girl, like, the pubic head person, because at that point, you're like, "Well, at least they're getting some, or we're helping somebody out." They're a helpful kind of person. But what color is the pube? No, 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 no. No. Like, I need to stop, I'm getting distracted. You guys, that is fucking hilarious. So, you keeping up with me here, Cheese? Alright, guys, so there's 2 cases. So the pubic hair is irrelevant. Um, I don't know. Who's are we talking about? I don't know. I'm guessing his was probably, like, brownish or, like, red. Hey, I have a question. Alright, okay, here's my question, dude. Because I think somebody told me something and I don't really believe it. Alright, fuck it. We're changing this subject up for a sec. Well, I need to know. So, if you have straight hair, are your pubes straight? Like, or like, yeah, do the carpets match the drapes? But even more hardcore, I don't think they always do. Mm, oh, that's sick. Yeah, so anyway, the pubic hair is from the other case. The pubic hair is what exonerated him. Him getting out and suing the county is what made them do all this. Now, back to true. That's what I thought too, but somebody said no. That's it. Alright, everybody 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 grow out the pubes, dude. I need fucking scientifical proof, man. You don't have to show me anything. I just need to see the pubes, like, there's a way to show plenty of pubes without it. No, this is a question for people with straight hair. Guys, I have curly hair. What the fuck? You can just I have curly hair. I don't know. I just don't know. Where are the pubes? The pubic hair? What is it? What's the sound? Do you know the last sound a pubic hair makes before it hits the floor? What? What does it the sound? Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so check it out. I like that. Patooey, that's the sound of someone spitting it out is great. It's fucking fire. I mean, And she's like, that's the sound you're trying to get it out. It's like stuck. All right. So anyway, back to the fucking other fucking shit I was talking about. So anyway, fucking let's put this fucking guy up. Anyway, dude, I'm deleting this right now. Now, bug. Bye bye. Okay. So now that we've established that there's two different cases going on, the other one's over. He's out. Everything's fine from that situation. So yeah, so they're saying that Brendan went in and started participating with Steven with killing and raping Teresa Halbach. Okay, so there is a police officer, Sergeant Andy Colborn. Yes, I believe that's yes. I'm not looking at anything. I'm literally just been obsessed with this, and I'm just ripping it from my memory. Like I'm not. I don't even have any names up to like reference or anything. Right. No pews. No pews this time around. Okay. So, um, this fucking guy. Now, a lot of these police officers, this is a small county. Like, people know everybody. Everybody knows everybody. And one of the women officers, I think she's an officer. Sky, is she an officer? That scary looking lady. Um, she's like, already planting the seed, like, oh, I already know, like, I don't even like him. I know he did it, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So then so that's already planted like that. And so they just want to get Steven. They're just like, we're taking this guy down. How dare this guy escape? How how dare this guy? So basically they decide that they're going to bring in Brendan Dassey, who's the nephew, who's underage, bring him in and pick him up from school, in fact, interrogate him in a room, and then he goes back, and then they bring him into another one. The police, the detectives interview him 3 different times without his mom in the room. He's a minor, and she didn't give permission. They literally give him all the information, and the way that they're talking to him, they're like telling him what to do, and you can tell that he's just like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I told you the truth and you're not happy with it, so what do you want? And so they're literally just coercing the whole thing. It's so sick. It's so fucking so gross. Yeah. So then, because of that situation, because Brendan admits to the crime, they're like, fuck yeah, we got him. Go ahead, Bethany. Thank you. Yeah, this shit is absolutely crazy. I think I'm be on the loose. Where's Booty at? Where's Booty? Booty, where you at? This is the. All right, I'm gonna pull something up really quick. Let me see, because this just makes me so mad. I wonder, Brendan Fraser. Man, I haven't thought about that dude in a minute. But I mean, just no way you just think or don't believe that it's him, dude. There's just no way. Or that you would believe it. Now, also, guys, I want to tell you that Brendan is also, like, not all there. He's the youngest of 4 kids, And that not that that has anything to do with anything, but what I'm saying is that, like, even, like, you can look at his brothers and be like, "Oh, that's what he's supposed to look like." Just kidding. He seems like a really sweet kid, really does, but he just went down because they just, like, tricked him. He didn't know. He's, like, slow as shit. Yeah, he's like, mm, I can't think of a comparison right now. I cannot. These I just wanna make sure because these motherfuckers last time I played something from those, tried to get me for a sucker, and I was like, "Bro, I wasn't even trying to show that anything that hardcore. It was not. You lied. Why you lie like that?" "Oh, no. Not her. Mm-mm. We can't watch that. No, no, no. Not Candace Owens. We're not going there. I will not do that to y'all." Although, she did say something pretty funny recently. I can't remember what it was, but she was like, "Oh, 'cause they 'cause fucking, she said something about, like, dude, I can't even remember, like, she was, like, talking about who is it? The fucking man, what country is it? There's, like, what, the wife of, like, somebody one of the leaders from one of the different countries, and Trump's like, "Candace, can you, stop saying that about his wife?" And she's like, "Yeah, nah, but okay, no." So that's pretty funny. I'm like, "Bitch, call Marjorie Taylor Greene a fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene's fucking wild looking too. We're really gonna talk about it, and her doing those fucking dude, that video is funny as shit. Man, what is happening here? And I can't find Brendan's fucking thing. I didn't find it the other day either. Like, I don't want the transcript. It's fucking 2 hours long. But yeah, they just like guide him the whole way. And then, even more strange, when he goes in with like a dude that does like he didn't do a polygraph on him, but he can perform those. It's like this paper is so weird looking. Like if you look at the document, like it wouldn't no you wouldn't hand me a document like this. Like you wouldn't hand me a document and be like your name underneath. Like, okay, your name, sure. But then like the other part's like where you tell how you did it. What? That's not a real piece of paper, dude. Nobody questioned that form. I would have been questioning that form. I'm like, what? Who have you ever given this form out to anybody else? What? No, dude. The Trump dance. The Trump dance is funny. I wonder if I can upload anything into here while I'm actually in this because that would be so funny because I downloaded it because I thought that was funny. Fucking Trump dancing is funny, dude. Yeah, I just put dicks in his hand. I just gotta do that. That'd be funny. Who did that? Ew. Who did that? What country? That would be crazy. He said, Trump had an interview in Scotland, and he said, "Oh no, I didn't have the pleasure, or no, I didn't have the privilege to go to Jeffrey Epstein's island." W- Bro, I about done had it with you, motherfucker. Release the fucking list, bro. Stop talking about some fucking okay. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Doodlebug? All right, yeah. So anyway, um, Brendan. Okay, okay. So fucking Andy Colborn. Even the way he looks, dude, I can't stand it. They're all fucking liars, dude. They're all fucking liars. Like, I wish I could show you guys scenes from this. You know what? let me fuck around and find out, and let me see if I can grab some. Not right now, but let me see if I can like find some clips and do it the right way. That way, I can show you guys some of this stuff because it's really just like, what in the hell? Like dude, I don't know. So moving along, dude, this is so stupid. So Andy was Sergeant was at like a gas station or whatever. Somebody had gone to the gas station and or driven past the because remember Teresa's missing at this point. Her car's missing. She's missing. Where the fuck is Teresa? Well, her car had been parked somewhere. Somebody saw the car, had seen a police officer in the gas station, and was like, "Hey, just want to let you know that the sign that's on the door for this gas station, like the one for Teresa Hallbach, I saw that RAV4. It's up the street. In fact, it's like a couple minutes from here. It's just right up here." He doesn't take a statement. He doesn't report it. Nothing. You know what he does do? He calls in to dispatch and goes, "Hey, what's the license plate on that car again?" So that's weird to call in. You don't have eyes on the license plate, but you're calling in to find out what the license plate number is. It's like November 3rd. Then on November 4th, I believe it is, that there's like a gap. So it's like November 4th, there's like, oh, blah blah blah. So they were her family was gonna try to get like a search team together, and so they're like, okay, well, let's search on there. So there's phone calls that are made. Now, Teresa has a boyfriend, you guys, Ryan. Ryan, he is strange. Strange and unusual. And he literally moved into her house while she was missing. That's fucking weird. Yes. Let me pause to explain that. Guys, so we were going by Buggernauts, and I decided today that I think we should switch it up. So I'll be changing the memberships and all the names and wherever it normally says it, but Skinwalkers, that's what you guys are gonna be from now on, because it's so true. Yeah, Ryan is horrific. Ryan seems to be not a good track record type of name, right? Actually, fun fact, I named a kid Ryan, and his name actually is Ryan. Yeah, the Skinwalkers, right? Okay. Okay. So I don't know. He moves into the house. Well, I don't know why you would. I could never imagine it. Like, oh, my girlfriend's missing. Let me move into her house. I could see like maybe a temporary, like, okay, I'm gonna stay at her house. No, he fucking moved into her house. Yeah. Well, Ryan on 11/4 was making phone calls, but the way that the phone call reads is that you can't see the number. Now, when there's another lawyer that's taken up the Steven Avery case. So she's done some crazy deep dive. Like season 2, that's when Kathleen's on there. She's a badass, man. Um, but so the phone records have literally Ryan calling and this number calling back and forth, and the calls like seem to be dropping like every couple minutes for a fucking minute. So at 7:25, Steven Avery's brother calls the police station and says, "Hey, like there's like there's like a call like there's like a car here or something, whatever." And so that's when the phone call stopped between Ryan and this unknown number. Same time that he's calling the police stations when they like stop. So that's fucking weird. Yeah. Hello, Moto. Oh my god. All right. So, yeah. I want to show you guys some stuff. Let's see if I got something here. I didn't end up I was trying to find fucking Brendan's thing, but I'm literally cuz we're going to talk about this again. Okay, so let me do this. Yeah. How you guys doing? And replay crew, don't forget, everybody like, follow, share, subscribe, all the things that help What the Bug. It's awesome to have you guys here, and you guys are awesome whether you can catch the live on time or you missed the live and you're part of the replay crew. You guys are all equally amazing. All right. Fucking this case pisses me the fuck off, man. Oh, so Steven is in for life and he is not eligible for parole. However, Brendan is in 2048, I believe. But they are not gonna let that kid out. I mean, he's a man now, but they're not gonna let him out. Just crazy to me though that oh shit, there's an interview with Steven's kids. That's interesting. Huh. Yo, this guy's just rotting away in jail. I couldn't imagine that. Could you guys imagine, like, shit, even like 1 hour? 1 hour of being accused of something you didn't do? Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, dude, Jody. Alright, yo. Good call. Good call on that. Okay, dude, so Jody is this chick that is. Dude, Steven Avery's like always got a girl. Like, I don't know what is. These fucking prisoners, dude, always have, like, they always got some tail. Like, what is that? Oh, there's Booty. What up? Right, exactly. Booty, thanks for gracing us this evening. It was a it was it was nice. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. Booty. So yeah. That's crazy. That's just your name now. Your name is just Booty. Yeah, we enjoy it. Guy says she said she didn't see it. And I think we could we all want to see it again. Doodlebug, tell me why we had some epic things happen in the What the Bug Discord, but you guys should join us in Discord, or as someone like to say, Disco Cord, but okay. Fucking weirdo. Yeah. See? Look at y'all phone boning. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Fucking ridiculous. Exactly. There's more dating on death row circles than in our real life friend circles. That's tomorrow. All right. Fucking bet. Doodlebug, tell me why she said. And Bug, I swear to God. That's crazy. Why y'all be doing that? All right. All right. So yeah, so he's calling in to, like, call it because he's like, yeah, I see some lights or whatever, blah blah. And then all of a sudden there's like a search party and they're like, oh, can we go onto the property the next day? And so the next day, like, Steven's brother, Doodlebug, and Booty are phone boning. Who's not phone boning? Who's not? Oh, dang. That's crazy. Oh, lordy. Nope. I might be though. Who's phone boning? Who? Uh, okay. All right. Let me get back to it. No, I just like to mess with you guys. You didn't know what? Okay. So the next day, there's a search party, and you guys, this salvage yard is huge. It is, well, as the man's, as the top Cheeto man himself likes to say, it is huge. Never seen anything like it before. billions and billions. But no, seriously, it's really fucking big. Like, you see it on the show and you're just like, "Oh." But the reality of it is that this thing is I anyway, huge. And so this search party goes in. Now, who ends up finding Teresa Halbach's car? Uh, fucking Pamela. Who's Pamela? I believe Pam's like her aunt or something, like closely guided in with the family. So there's family members that go up there and find it. But apparently, at some point in time, a police officer tells Ryan, the boyfriend, about something about like a key or like where something is, which is fucking weird. Why does Ryan know that? Why is Ryan talking to the police about this? It's just so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. So all these people got to be lying on stand. And when you see Ryan's testimony on the stand, the way that Kratz is the district attorney for the area during this case. Okay. Now, there's a lot of people that are retired or that were still within the sheriff's department when the second time happened. But with that being like that gap, that's a long time. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Guys, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. That is really helpful. Smash the shit out of that like button. That would be helpful. Even more. I was gonna look for oh yeah, yeah. This is it. All right. Good night. Ooh, Miss New Booty. All right. Oh, it's in slow motion on that page. See, dude, you guys are in the past. Everything I'm saying right now probably happened at least a minute before you guys even heard it. So I'm in the future. I mean, I'm in the past, and you guys are in the future. Unless I'm looking on YouTube, then you guys are in the very, very past. All right, that makes me feel better because it feels like I got some time. All right, yeah. This shit is so funny, bro. Absolutely stupid as shit. Oh, it's too good, dude. All right, let me get this motherfucker off this. Oh, I can't wait to finish this shit for you guys. I'm so excited. This is so funny, dude. Hey. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not having a stare off with you right now, dude. Dude, I don't got time for that. You always do this kind of shit. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah, y'all already know. What a bit bad. How do I do this? There we go. All right, because this is always this is gonna always be important at this point in time. It's so funny. Sorry, I hope you guys can't hear it because it has to be muted because it's playing YMCA. I don't want fucking right. Oh, this is so funny. Hey, what do you guys think about next time I go live, have a panel? You guys want to come up and stuff? You guys can get your phones ready and situated so you can do the damn thing. Come up here and hang out and talk. Although literally, like I've said before, I can talk the ears off a corn and I could sit here and just talk and talk and talk. especially about this fucking case, man. I'm telling you. Okay, let me get this link so I can read this shit off to you guys right. Ah, you son of a bitch. Opening Discord be kind of scary sometimes when I'm on live. All right, where was it? See, y'all ever go on a Discord and have like 200, like 200? No fucking way. Dude, when I like was gone for my birthday and I came back in the one day, I was like, oh, these bitches are fucking got me fucked up. I was like, I'm not reading none of that. It's like, this is crazy. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. In the wrong spot, boy. We need to go and bleep bloop. Now, it is open if anybody wants to come into the Discord. The link is pinned. The link is also in the description. It's also in my bio for TikTok. I'm on all your favorite social media and music platforms. What the bug? Let me tell you guys something. Oversharing can be okay, but there's a place and a time, or just read the fucking room, because let me just fucking tell you guys, don't. What is this? Don't be that fucking person. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm looking for a. I could just go here. What am I doing? I'm a doofus. Alright. This needs to. Good. Where's my shit? There we go. I'm like, I need to go find this. It's literally, I'm telling you guys where you can get the link, and I'm sitting here not going and taking the link. Take the link. Take the link. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. There we motherfucking go. Yeah, but let me look. Oh my god. You guys are still fucking stupid. Okay, wow. Go the fuck ahead. Alrighty. I'm gonna share this and read this with you, read this for you guys. Do a little break so you guys can get this. So this was asked of me to get out there, start sharing. So this is the GoFundMe Justice for Tori Bethel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fully completely educated with all of what's going on. Okay, but I'm gonna read you guys this, and whether you can or cannot donate, we're just gonna at least get the light to shine on this case. On October 7th, 2022, our family was notified of the death of my youngest child, Tori Bethel. However, we weren't notified in a typical way by law enforcement. On that day, my son Dylan received 2 different phone calls from individuals informing him of Tori's death. He then hung up and called me immediately. It would be several more hours before my husband and myself were contacted by the El Dorado, Kansas Police Department. As soon as my son got off the phone with me, he immediately called the El Dorado Police Department and spoke with Detective Scott Roberts, who we were told was in charge of the investigation. At that time, Dylan told Detective Roberts to treat it as a homicide. Dylan and Tori were extremely close, and he was privy to conversations with Tori that led him to believe she was indeed the victim of a murder. Hello, Ren. Multiple friends of Tori's have come forward telling us Tori said she was trying to get away from this guy, but that it wasn't going to end well. According to the detective, Tori's body was found in her living room earlier that day after a wellness check had been called in when she didn't show up to student teach for the second day in a row. Tori was a very responsible student. She would never just not show up for her student teaching. I had attempted to call Tori earlier in the week, but had not yet become alarmed as she was very busy with work, school, and student teaching. We typically spoke on Friday evenings when she would fill me in on her week. What was extremely odd was when law enforcement knocked on Tori's apartment door, the door came open. In August of 2020, Tori was the victim of sexual assault. She would never leave her door unlocked for even a minute. When she entered her apartment, the door was locked immediately. We were we were never allowed to see Tori's body to identify her. Hmm? Detective Roberts said that positively positively identified her body using her driver's license. Excuse me? When her body was removed from the scene, it went directly to the Forensic Science Center for autopsy. Her autopsy was never treated as a homicide. The standard protocol is to treat every unwitnessed death as a homicide. However, it was discovered that the El Dorado Police Department informed the staff of the Forensic Science Center at the Forensic Science Center that Tori had COVID. Okay, they were doing a lot of that then. There was a lot of people. It was like there was like suicides, there was like violent crimes, there was homicides, and they were marked as COVIDs. That that's a motherfucking scam, bro. That's a damn scam. There was no rape kit performed, no fingernail scrapings were obtained, no other testing done that I'm aware of that could have proved her death was a homicide. Tori was a healthy girl that had just turned 21 in August. Mm-hmm. Don't get me started on. We can get into that because I'm not saying that COVID wasn't a real thing. I'm not saying that, but there's a lot of conspiracy and hide up and cover ups that were going on behind the label of COVID. Like, oh, a fucking dog died. He get fucking COVID. He fucking had COVID. It's all right. Put him in the fucking pile. Like, why did COVID feel like they're like, oh, we have all these bodies. Like, where are we gonna put all these bodies? And I'm like, is this World War II? Like, I'm like, just like y'all are just filling up cargo containers filled with bodies and shit. And like, are all these people like, I don't know. Tori worked as a CNA for a medical staffing agency while attending college full time, as well as student teaching that semester. She worked the day before we believe Tori was killed. I'm fucking telling you guys. I'm getting distracted. Let me finish reading this and then we can get into that. In order to work that day, she had to be swabbed for COVID. She was negative for COVID at the time. According to Tori's supervisor, before leaving work that night, Tori had told him, I sure hope I get to see you again. With the exception of Tori working her shift, she spent the entire weekend with her siblings in Eureka. Eureka. They all say there were zero signs of illness. On October 3rd, it was October 3rd, her brother saw her sleeping in his guest room at 6 a.m. She wasn't coughing or exhibiting any signs of sickness. If I'm seeing, I have it over the side. If I'm seeing what I'm seeing, sorry to hear that, cheese. I'll go back and double check the comments though. Dory, not Dory, Tori's brother Dylan. That's what just happened. Sue Dylan. All right, let me stop joking. This isn't funny. Tori's brother Dylan was with her on Saturday, October 1st, when she told the man we believe was involved in her death that she wanted nothing more to do with him. In her text messages, this man responds, "I'll love you till the death of you." A more normal statement would have been, I'll love you till the day you die. To me that sounds very threatening. She also received an email that night from the individual that introduced her to this man that stated, "Are you alive? Unblock me." What the fuck? Bitch, y'all motherfuckers, listen. No. We believe that Tori was actually killed less than 48 hours later on Monday, October 3rd, as all data on her phone stopped around 5:30 that afternoon. What 21-year-old kid ever stops using data if they're actually alive? Right. October 3rd. That's why I said October 3rd, like Mean Girls. I got you, deaf ass motherfucker. Don't worry, y'all. She'll be all right. She's fine. She's fine. If this is your first time here, whether you're listening in a replay, well, actually, you will be listening in a replay because you're not here right now, but don't worry. She's all right. I'm not mean. I'm just joking. The day we were notified of Tori's death, I had her siblings retrieve her car from the apartment complex. I found it odd that during the course of the investigation, her car wasn't worked for evidence or taken to impound. She was so proud of that car, and I didn't want to get it vandalized when people realized she wasn't there. Want it to get vandalized when people realized she wasn't there. when when the other daughter contacted the police department about Tori's car keys, she was told the apartment was unlocked and they could just go in. When her brother and sister arrived at our house, they mentioned there was a strange sheet crumpled up in the passenger's seat when they got in the car. I went to look, and indeed the sheet in her car did not belong to her. I know this because I picked out and bought her sheets. At that time, I put on latex gloves, retrieved and stored the sheet in a large Tupperware container. Very good, Mom. The following morning, we took another look at her car and found a moderate amount of sand in the storage compartment of the front passenger's side door. Tori was keeping her new car immaculate. She had just purchased her car 10 days prior. Oh, yeah. Your car's, like, unless you got little heathens, your car is spotless. Your car is spotless. Especially like a 21-year-old that just got a brand new car. Yeah, dude, no. She was definitely not expected. So this was definitely not expected. On Monday, October 10th, my husband and I, as well as her siblings, drove to El Dorado to meet with the police department. We met with Detective Brandon Buck at the time. We discussed the fact that we believe Tori was murdered and that one of the individuals that we felt was responsible had bragged to others that they could make people disappear and they had the police department in their back pocket. That is crazy. We had called the KBI prior to going to El Dorado. Wait, I lost my spot. And we were told they would not get involved unless El Dorado Police Department called them in. Detective Buck assured us that that wasn't the case. After the last year spent dealing with the El Dorado Police Department, we now 100% wholeheartedly believe that it is indeed the case. We gave the sheet to Detective Buck and provided numerous text messages and screenshots immediately proving those we believe to be involved clearly notified us before law enforcement. We also provided the sheet as evidence at the end of the meeting, as no fewer than 6 family members watched. Detective Buck took a sample of the sand from her door. When I picked up Tori's belongings from the police department, her clothes and the soil sample had just magically disappeared. What? We had also requested locks of Tori's hair as well as photos of all of her tattoos. Right. There it is. That's what I was going to say earlier. Because if I was dead and you saw one of my tattoos, you'd know it was me. Unless someone fucking cut off my skin they skinned my arms. Looks like I need more tattoos, right? I think that's what we're getting. That's what we need. We just need to get tattoos everywhere. And like, try skin me now, bitch. Skin me. Become a skinwalker. Just hit that join button. It's fun. Become a member. It's fun. All right. Where was I? Okay. Yeah. So we were told these items had all disappeared as well. The next week, the funeral home located some blonde hair. We waited for nearly 9 months for autopsy results. When the autopsy came back, they tried to convince us that our healthy 21-year-old daughter had succumbed to the common cold. According to the autopsy, Tori was fully clothed, even wearing a bra. I don't know anyone who would lay down at home fully clothed without at least taking their bra off if they were sick. Word! There were other oddities in Tori's autopsy. For example, they claimed she had emphysema. At 21, her personal physician she had started seeing a decade prior empathetically denies that possibility. It is his opinion that there is absolutely no way Tori died of natural causes. There was also blunt force trauma noted to her back, but no inference as to how old or new the trauma was, which is crazy because you can tell. Because, like, think about, like, if you get like punched or something and you get like a bruise, you can tell by the color of it. It's like purple, black, red, and then it starts fading, and it's like bluish, reddish, purplish, and then it starts to fade, and then it starts to get green and brown and amber. I don't know. So, like, let's not play. Free the Tatas, yes. This is an interesting case. I'm glad that yeah, that's the thing. There are a few typos in this. Like it's missing some stuff. But yeah, this is crazy. I'm hooked on this. So I'm glad this was sent to me. I still have more to read on this, but once again, if you guys don't mind sharing, the GoFundMe link is in my description for this video. Um, it will also be continuously shared in my Discord as well, just for people to have it because we have new people. Don't forget, if you want to join the Discord, the link is pinned in the chat and also it's in the description. Just click it. Take the link, man. Take the link. Fuck. Where was I? Where was I? Was I here? I was here. I have asked to see Tori's police file. The El Dorado Police Department refuses. They were served a subpoena. They still refuse to provide the information. If my daughter really did die of the common cold, why not set a grieving mother's mind at ease and allow access? What are they trying to hide and cover up? They say producing the information could jeopardize other cases. I feel like the only way that would even be possible is if the man we believe killed her was an informant. Using a murderer as an informant could really mess some cases up, I'm sure. Wow. Now that's a crazy theory. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, we're gonna see how much we can find on this, you guys. We can work as a team and see what's popping because we should definitely talk about this for sure. This one would be interesting to talk about as it's not getting the coverage it should be, and that's the whole thing. So we want to try to get this into other creators' hands as well. I have a few people I'll hit up and see if they can also make videos because this is just an important case. This is very interesting, uh, to say the least. Frustrating. And tell me how this is like actually perfect for me to have had gone over this. I didn't even really fully know what the circumstances were until I started reading this, and it's like perfect on the Steven Avery night. You see what I'm saying? This corruption and this bullshit. I'm fucking look. I know that I don't know what I want to say. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna hold off on saying that. I tried to believe the El Dorado Police Department was doing their jobs. After months and months and months of stalling and listening to outright lies, nothing could be further more than the truth. Ain't that the motherfucking truth? At a bare minimum, they are incompetent. I can assure you my family provided most of the investigative evidence. Yeah, y'all did. I was just thinking that. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are the detectives of the world. All unattended deaths are supposed to be worked as a homicide. They did nothing of the sort. With other factors now in play, it is my belief that they were criminally negligent in her case. I find it a little odd that they would pull one of the individuals I believe killed Tori in on other charges. The first time they paid a $7,500 bond. The other three times they were released after 4 or 5 hours, having posted zero bail. Last time I checked, if someone is out on bail and gets rearrested, they sit in jail until they go to court. Not this person, though. Sounds me be like a perfect way to try to hide getting information from your informant, then send him right out into the general population and commit more crimes and potentially kill someone else. Yep. I wonder how they came. I wonder how they really ended up coming up with this theory, like the details. Like, might have hit this lady up, like, bitch. I need to know a little bit of something. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Mhm, mhm. When exiting our last meeting with Detective Roberts, he told my son and daughter-in-law in the lobby, mind you, we had not brought up the possibility that he was an informant. We would never use an informant like him. Really? Who said you did? They said that? Unfortunately, Tori's death is far from the first suspicious death in Butler County. However, it does need to be the last. There should never be another victim allowed. No justice due to the corruption that has run rampant in Butler County over the last 20 years. Yep, telling you guys. The corruption's real. I live in an area where the police and the judges and the courts and all of it, they're corrupt as fuck. And they're racist as fuck, too. But I digress. Every officer, detective, city council member, come here, Missy, county commissioner, attorney, and judge involved are disgraces to the positions they hold. Yeah, girl. Most took an oath to protect and serve, but some were elected by constituents that I'm sure have no idea they allow so much. They allow such matters to happen once, let alone over and over again. God, I was having a stroke during that. God, I'm so sorry, guys. As Tori's family, we are now tasked with getting her some semblance of justice. The investigation that should have been undergone on her behalf as a tax-paying citizen of Butler County is now left to us. Private investigators are very expensive. In addition to their fees, we have to pay an attorney to fight on her behalf and for every single expense the PI tasks us with. Our electronics expert alone is $200 an hour. We have already spent thousands upon thousands of dollars. Those financial demands aren't going away anytime soon. Moose, we have thrown everything we have at this investigation. We are not rich. We are an average blue collar family. We will not give up and quietly go away. That will never happen. We are starting a GoFundMe on Tori's behalf. We will attach the link below. If you can help in any way, please do so. If you can't, we would appreciate all the prayers for strength and justice we can get. Well, honestly, fuck prayers. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to talk about this, and we ourselves will get into more details about this case and try to find as much stuff as we can on things that are around this area. Moose, come. Come here. Come. Come here. Sorry, guys. Come. You're not. I'm not yelling at him. I'm using my mom voice. Like, he gets daddy voice sometimes, like when he's doing what he's doing. I'm doing something and he needs to fucking stop. Straight up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Looking guilty. Alright. He's very, very much so loved and spoiled, so do not even start. Alright, cool. So far they have a goal of 20K and they have $4,255 raised. That's not bad. She's pretty. Well, damn. That's crazy. That's really sad. That's really messed up. All right. So I wasn't reading y'all's comments while I was reading that because I was reading that. But that is wow, that's really interesting. Not interesting that really shitty shit happened, but it's just interesting. I mean, you guys, cases like this happen all the time. I mean, I was literally telling you guys a case that's just like this. It's just like, how is this even make sense? And I think it's important to shine light on the corruption of which happens everywhere. I mean, we have corruption in, that's part of, the local government. I mean, there's just the corruption in the government is just nuts. The corruption in these counties is just crazy. I feel really bad for the family and badass of the siblings going and being like, I'm gonna go. All right, guys, hold on, give me a second. What are you doing, crazy boy? Nobody's here. He's tripping. He's tripping because nobody's here. That's the crazy thing. He's like, think somebody's here. Nobody's fucking here. And you know what he's gonna do? You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna bang his head on my door and be like, hey, why'd you close the door? And I'll be like, hey, why'd you leave? Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Okay. All right. So that's this is crazy. Um wow, yeah. So when I originally was sent the link, I had quickly glanced. I sped read over it and reading it in detail like that, it's like, god damn, that's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go back up and see. What are you talking about, Canada? Is this in the server already? Yeah, it is in the server, but we can post it again. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna make a new thing, and she's gonna have her own little thing. I like that. I think we're ready for this jelly. That's funny as shit. All right, what time is it? Cool. So yeah, I came on late because I was doing something, and then I needed to eat dinner, and I was doing other things, and I ate more, and then I was like, okay, cool. So, oh man. Well, right now we're talking about this girl that's on the screen right now. That's Tori Bethel. She is dead. Okay, but her death is just being covered up. Uh, they're saying that she died because she had the cold. She had COVID, but I mean, she was 21. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. All right. I can't personally look at that, but I have a little secret spy. Just kidding. There's no spy. That's a fucking joke. There is no fucking spy. I fucking look at things on my own fucking shit. Make a wish. 1111. Somewhere. Here, here. All right. So, kind of crazy that this is so similar to what I was talking about anyway. That's kind of creepy because once again, like I said, I glanced, I didn't in depth read it, I just kind of sped read over it. um wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I definitely reading that, definitely I got a couple ideas for sure. That's just nuts to me, dude. So you guys should definitely, if you haven't already, maybe just, kid you not, maybe fucking watch this documentary. It's on Netflix. It's called Making a Murderer. That's who Steven Avery is. I'm sure you guys have seen his face or Brendan's face. It resurfaces. Unfortunately, right now, of course, stupid ass Filthy Rich is trending again, but what is she saying? All right, now I want to know what Candace Owens. I want to know what she said about it. We can't watch it, but I definitely want to know. Yeah, but there's just dude, there's just so much. Like, I don't know. They I mean, I'm sure, look, I'm sure there's other things cuz it is a pro Avery Dassey um documentary, but even with it being, even, well, the problem is they were trying to do it like show all sides, but I mean, like, all types of people. Yes, we can watch it in Discord. We absolutely can watch it in Discord. I was actually going to say that. But the everybody denied to fucking talk to Netflix. Nancy Grace, all of the Hallbox. Uh, so they could have, like, had they could have said what they were gonna say. And yeah, dude, there is magic. Magic happens when you're editing videos. Let me tell you. My Some of my YouTube videos, there'll be times where, like, I'll be like, "Oh shit, I forgot to say this," and I'll say it in like the last 5 minutes, and I take that 30-second chunk, and I slide it all, chop it up, slide it all the way to the front, and that's just how that works. I mean, in my last video, I took that clip of Gypsy and I cut out all the things where she's like licking her lips and smacking her mouth and breathing. And I mean, like I said, I might have done her a favor. But what's crazy to me is how nobody edits her videos like that for her. They just let her sit up there. I cut out all the ums. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into editing. And you can definitely make one thing seem one way just by the way things are edited. I mean, if you think about it, like I could have like I could be sitting across the table with somebody. There's a camera on them, there's a camera on me, and we can make the conversation sound like everything that they were saying doesn't make it sound like I said it, but I didn't say it. They said it. Yeah. I want the noises drive me absolutely fucking insane, dude. Like I can't my number one, absolute fucking number one worst thing, like, I cannot handle a motherfucker smacking their fucking food, dude. Fucking shut your fucking mouth, man. Dude, I don't need to get mad about that. It's not even really happening. Nobody's chewing around me. Or, like, what's another really bad sound? Like, what sounds bother you guys? Like, I wanna know. I need to know. It's for science. Mm, don't have sex in the same in the vicinity near me. I don't wanna hear your balls smacking, bro. I don't wanna hear that sound. S oh, man. I don't wanna hear that. That's just a gross thing anyway. Now oh, man, fucking Jody. I'm about to make a fucking video on stupid ass Jody. Be like, "Listen, y'all, tell me why fucking Steven Avery's worst girlfriend to date, Jody nose whistling." No, the fuck you're not, bitch. No, the fuck you're not. You ain't even been around, so whatever. Fuck your mom. And anyway, dude, bro, I have somebody that I know, and they'll be torturing me, and I'll be like in the car, and she just smacks her gum, and I'm just like, "Mom!" Like, but she gets mad at me. I said I know somebody. Oh, but it's weird because she doesn't chew with her mouth open, she only smacks her gum, like, I know you're like I know you're an '80s kid, but that's not a fucking dude, I'm going to. That's what I'm gonna do, bro. Fuck it. In fact, I'm gonna read 50 yo, I'm gonna read you guys 50 Shades of Grey, okay? And I wanna make sure all your mics are on, okay? Imma read this, okay? Imma read the shit out this book. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. If anybody just smiled, you're disgusting. But okay. Actually, we could vote on that. Well, we can take a vote. Should Bug let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Should Bug read? Should Bug read smut? Discord. Yep. But the requirement is your mic has to be on. Now I okay now. Here we go. Y'all, let me tell you a story about something. In fact, let me see if I can is that picture on my phone or oh man. I wanna oh man, you guys. Alright. Absolutely what? Absolutely yes, do that? Okay. Alright. Well, I could practice, you know? Also, if anybody's interested, okay? Hear me out, okay? Times are hard, right? Hear me out. If if anybody's interested in selling anything like, I don't know, like dirty socks or like feet pics, hey, dirty panties, I found a website. I found multiple websites. Take the link if you're interested. In fact, come and ask me in Discord. I'll send you. I'll give you the link. Give you the link. No, it's not sick. It's real. If I'm gonna send you the link, Watch, I'm gonna send Sky the link. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Skyfire is getting the link. She don't even know, bro. I'm serious. No, don't send them to me. Like, there's a website you can just sign up for it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, Cookie. Cookie's got the links. Who was in there that night, bro? That was the funniest shit. I think I recall a good portion of it, but I'm just saying. All right, guys. Now since we've since you never know where we're going with this shit. Speaking of like stuff like that, you guys yes, there's different. You guys ever played that game? You ever played that game where you get like a oh, I swear you were. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you were asleep. Maybe we kicked you into the night room. Like, night. Sleep tight, bitch. Um, um, okay. So you there's a wireless bullet, right? Okay. Ladies, this is a fun game to play with your significant other or someone you're going on a date with or whatever. So, one of you, it doesn't matter which one of you, because this is works for men and women, straight or gay or whatever, Zen or what, however you say that. I don't know. I fucking know. Uh, fucking. All right. So one of you has a controller, and the other one puts other pieces in their pants. Just saying. I'm just saying. But this this isn't like this isn't like one of those things where it's like stay at home and you're just like, I mean, I guess you could play it at home, but that just makes it not a game. It just makes it like, I mean, imagine you're sitting there like alright, whatever. So anyway, yeah. So you go out to like dinner. Dude, I'm trying to educate you. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. I'm trying to explain something. Don't worry about it. Exactly. Exactly. So then you go out to dinner or whatever, and you time it right, man. You time it right. Typically, when they're ordering something, uh, like waiters walking past. But yeah, I highly recommend. I also recommend to make sure that if you go out to eat wings, you eat boneless wings, or you make him or her eat boneless wings. Exactly, exactly. And then it's just like, can I get extra sauce? What you gross out, dude? I think it's good advice. Personally, I mean, people are gonna get hidden gems in this. Now, now. Let me see you something else. Okay. All right. So, like people like I like to use ice cubes or whatever. No, old school. That's old school. That's that 1950 shit. This ain't 1990 no more. Now what we do is now. All right. So, um, yeah, she's got a butt plug bone. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so cough drop. Hear me out now. Don't get the fruity kind. That's not gonna do anything. Do not do double menthol. Whatever you do, don't do double menthol. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm a heavenly Christiany type of person. I don't know shit about shit. I don't know shit about fuck. Okay, okay, actually no, I'm not a Christian. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm very good. I'm a good boy. Not bad. I don't know anything. But yeah, don't use double menthol. But the cool thing is that like an ice cube, whereas like an ice cube can move around and be like you're like, oh, it's not drugs, dude. And so, yeah, it's all going together, dude. Listen, I'm giving you good advice for a date night, okay? And so, yeah, so the ice cube melts. Also, ice cube can like burn you, like it's like sits in the same spot in your mouth. And it gets too cold, sensitive teeth. Well, now you don't have to worry about sensitive teeth or getting ice burn or anything like that, or it melting and getting water in weird spots. Wonderful. Great. Also, don't forget everybody to hit the like button, like, follow, share, subscribe, all the things that help What the Bug. Please subscribe. We definitely want to get subscribers, and please come and join us in Discord. It's really fun. We play different games, we do all the things, but yeah, no ice burns, and yeah, no double menthol. So that is your lesson. That is your lesson of the day, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, okay, all right. Now I have some fucking questions. Who the fuck's idea was it to make? I ain't never, but whose fucking idea was it to make glass sex toys? Because that motherfucker gets. Because that motherfucker get no, not your bong. Put the cough drop in your mouth and go say hi to your husband. Okay, that's. That motherfucker gets chipped. You are shit out of luck, bro. You know what it feels like? You get a piece of glass in your foot. Mm, mm, baby, no. You can you can miss me with that all the motherfucking way. Um, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying your science lesson. I try, the doctor's trying over here, um, to do the Lord's work. In fact, dude, I can't even take my own self serious. Listen. You come in here. You know what? You're like Woody coming out of that box. That's you. That's how you be rolling in spots. Like I can't, I'll be somewhere and that's how you roll in like that. Nobody's mad. If you would listen though, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if you listen, you can learn things. There was a lot to be learned tonight. So, if we're gonna go back to kind of like bring this full circle and start wrapping things up so I can do the thing. So, guys, I won't be starting these this late normally, but yeah, I do. But yeah, so it should be earlier, but I'm not gonna tell you a time because I'm not gonna do that because I don't fucking know. But yeah, it's pushed back definitely a little bit, and you guys will get like anywhere between an hour to 15 minutes is like the shortest amount of time I'll do. That way I'll have a thumbnail up and then it'll just schedule it. And then that way you guys have a little bit of time to get ready and understand and see and know and share and invite people to the live. I won't just like start one unless there's something going on and I'm like, hey guys. But then at that point I'll just go on TikTok or something like that. So I'm glad you guys are learning. I hope you guys are learning and I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Also, there was something else sent to me. I want to look at it. I want to let you guys know. I hope you guys are enjoying how we're kind of going around and doing a little bit of everything. I know I'm into politics and I'm not here to be like, "Oh, be Republican or be Democrat or whatever." But I do think it's interesting to keep you guys informed about things, whether it be worldly news or straight up politics or whatever. Shit, I even teach you guys about animals on here. I want to go all over the fucking place. Not each and every single one. Try to keep it like in a certain thing and then have like a random sex talk or something. I don't know. The birds and the bees or something like that. Fuck. I'm looking for. You know, it would be so cool to have a homie that knew what they were doing and have them help me run the show. This. Oh yeah, he ditched me. All right. Where did she say? Shit. Okay. What? All right. That was the Alaska one. There is one Russia. Here it is. Well, the same thing is. This is the same thing that's going on in Alaska, though. The powerful earthquake in Russia's far east causes tsunami. In Japan and Hawaii, fuck, are on warning watches for those. It fucking opened up the stupid thing. No. It was an 8.8 earthquake, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Bitch, what are you trying to do to me? Oh, oh, y'all are tripping. It's crazy. You don't need to be like doing like that. I'm just trying to read the damn thing to my peoples. A powerful magnitude 8.8 earthquake has struck off Russia's far eastern I Kam, Kamchatka Peninsula at about 11:25 on Wednesday. 11:25, motherfucker. Whose time? A tsunami with a height of 3 to 4 meters, that's 10 to 13 feet, has been recorded in parts of Russia. Kamchatka. The first waves of 30 centimeters or 12 inches have hit a city in Hokkaido, North Japan, and authorities have warned that subsequent waves could be bigger. U.S. authorities have issued tsunami warnings for Alaska and Hawaii. If you're in Alaska or you're in Hawaii, please keep an eye out for your life. A tsunami watch is also in effect for the U.S. island territory of Guam and other islands of Micronesia. Okay, so I wanted to let you guys know that someone had sent that in a Discord. No, there are a couple other Discords that you can get links to if you join mine. One of them is very cool, and the other one is very cool. There's a true crime one, and then the other one's just a playground of just absolute nonsense. Different types of games and stuff in there. Jokes, Bug's Butthole. And then there's also another one that's sick as shit, and it is the true crime Discord of all true crime Discords. I have not been in a Discord that's actually a true crime Discord, but this one is. This one's got all different types of cases. I mean, it's thorough, and you can add stuff, you can request things. And they're both really good communities. They have awesome people in there. So if you guys want those links, come see What the Bug, and I will give you those links. They are in What the Bug. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the fucking butthole. 12-incher. Yeah. That's your boy. That's like, all right. So I wanted to tell you guys that if there's like other ideas that you guys have, like literally it could be like cases, or if you guys hear a story that might just be something funny, um kind of like how now it's become a thing to play Trump dancing every time. Yeah, recipe section. Yes, you do. And all types of stuff though. And all of them. So that is cool. I am going to probably get off of this bitch. So yeah, but if there's any like ideas or whatever, kind of like how, like the Steven Avery thing, like we're gonna talk about more. We're gonna talk about again. There also was you know what? I know we're not talking about Jeffrey Epstein, but I was also given an update on Ghislaine Maxwell, fucking bitch. And I gotta change all the stuff that says bug or not to Skinwalker. Remind me, one of you, please. Jeffrey Epstein. There we go. Yep. Hold on, I'm just opening it up really quick. Okay. Hello. I'm not reading all this right now, but just the headline just says that Ghislaine Maxwell asked U.S. Supreme Court to overturn her conviction. But you know what's so crazy is how they've had her in fucking prison this whole time, and they're like just haven't spoken to her. Um. Interesting. Well, let me tell you something. If you had in custody the co-conspirator, the other sex trafficker, partners with Jeffrey Epstein in your hands, in custody, you had access. Why would you not? Why would you not say? I mean, Ghislaine's gonna lie, but I don't know. That's crazy. If they fucking if they fucking start, if they let this bitch out and then Steven Avery's still in fucking jail, that's crazy. There's people in jail for fucking weed, and Ghislaine's trying to get ha Ghislaine, you lost your mind. We'll talk more about this next time for real. Because I'm not really on the subject of that, but we are definitely gonna be chilling, doing all things, guys. Don't forget to grab the link. The link for the GoFundMe is also in the description for this video. You guys can watch, if you're interested in the Steven Avery case, you guys can watch that on Netflix. It's Making a Murderer. Also, what did I just say? What did I say first? I completely forgot. Oh, the link for the Discord is also pinned in the chat. And it's also in the description. You guys are more than welcome to come and join us. It really is fun, guys. I'm telling you. Bethany, thanks for the super sticker. I want to give you a shout out for that. I appreciate that. It's fucking awesome. I didn't see it before. You're fucking awesome. Thank you. You fucking rule. And that's already updated. Look at that. I got awesome fucking peeps that be on that shit. We on it. So don't forget Justice for Tori Bethel. We're going to bring her up and talk about her again. We're going to look more in depth, probably just as a friend group, honestly, just looking around, just seeing what's popping. I'm going to reach out, see the person that, hey, what's up, Trey? The person that sent this to me, have a chat with them. Just want to spread this spread this story because it's not good, not good. Um, just the corruption's important to talk about, but this is actively happening, and you know, even if you can't donate, there's other things. So if you want to be here and help us spread the message of Tory, then let's do that. I think that's a good idea. Shut up. And so yeah, so we got world news. I'm literally trying to just kind of go down. I have an idea of basically what I have ideas of basically how, but like those, like all going over like those different like subjects and stuff like that, kind of switching it up. Um, because as obsessed as I am with Steven Avery, I don't really want to sit here and talk about Steven Avery like for 2 hours. Like I think we should be going over different subjects. Also, I forgot to tell you guys something else, but I don't remember what it was. But I forgot. Like I really forgot. But there's something else I want to tell you. I'm gonna end the live. I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. I don't care. All right, guys. So your word of the day is punani. It's a synonym for cunt. Just to let you know. In case you didn't, now you do. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't say that earlier. I think I got distracted because I wanted to get the GoFundMe thing. But yeah, guys, please, if you can support, that's great. Once again, it's just even if you're just here listening, or you tell somebody, "Hey, I heard this story about this," we'll get it. So, punani, that's punani. Excuse me, I don't know why I say it like that. But don't forget, we will be back, and I'll let you guys know, but not right now. So now I'm gonna go back up and see what's poppin'. No specific order. All right. Yes. Cheese, Bethany, Sky, Cookies. Thank you so much for being here. Doodle Bug, Cinnamon. Y'all, Trey, thanks for stopping by. You're awesome. Jelly, Becca, what y'all booty? Booty came in and Booty ran away. Rachel. It was Rachel. That's who it was. Rachel, thanks for coming in. You guys are fucking awesome. Ren, I know I saw you in here earlier. Yeah. You guys know our names are really, like, it's like a lot of, like, everyone's pseudos are, like, fucking very interesting. So I'm just trying to look to see if I'm missing anybody. And for those of you guys watching on the replay, I hope you enjoy. I hope you learned some things. I hope you guys enjoyed your science lesson too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, work that's shitty. That work sucked. Good night, everybody. Definitely check out the replay. We'll get into it. But guys, don't forget to leave comments. That is fucking awesome. Like, follow, share, subscribe, all of those things. Come join us in Discord. Also, got What the Bug merch, and I got some funny shirts that I've been coming up with. Don't forget, guys, don't spread hate, spread love, light, and legs, and that's what I'm talking about. So I don't know whether you guys are watching this at night or in the morning, or like literally, I don't know when the fuck or where the fuck you guys watch this, but I'm gonna get out of here. I'm What the Bug. Please enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to join us in Discord. Everyone have a good night. Much love to